really a dude from the neighborhood. You really a dude that's from somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? You really from somewhere in the streets, man. Why do you think is it as black people, man, we can't stand to see other people rise?
Man, it been like that. It's in the DNA, hundreds and hundreds of years. Like, even before it was gangs, it was just finding a reason to hate a nigga that had his shit together or poke holes in them. You know what I mean? That's just something that been here. That's why I don't never really... I used to get upset, like, when I hear hating and doing all that, but then I start getting the understanding, like, damn, this like been like this before I got here. Like, we was raised to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even did some shit to niggas. You know what I mean? Like,
we was bred on that crookedness.
Yeah.
Because you got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? James couldn't hate the white man way back then. You know what I'm saying?
No, you could. You could, but you couldn't let it be known.
Exactly.
But
we had to turn our hate on each other. We had to swindle each other and scam each other. And
but this is a good thing, because being in the hood, you see Suge Knight story, 6ix9ine story, Young Dolph story, everybody and all the homies, all these guys coming from, I ain't gonna even put 6ix9ine with this here, so let me extract that. All the brothers coming from the hood, rapping and making money, and done made it out the hood. Why we stay in the hood? Why we go back to the hood?
I'm in love with the hood, man. Infatuated.
But you don't
inseparable.
And I do it like this too. You transitioned yourself. I mean, we still want to be affiliated or associated. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you grew up there. You got ties to certain, like my just came home and you got ties to certain. So you want to keep that connection. And then you try to train, like I said, you try to transition, doing music, doing clothes. So you trying to lower your expectation from going out busting his head to a certain degree. You get me? But I try to tell all the time, just because you change and you might change, it's still that's struggling who ain't changed.
For sure.
They don't give a
For sure.
Right. So even though you trying to be constructive and good, hey man, I'm about it, but I ain't about it. I'm trying to shake hands and kiss the babies with probably everybody.
Yeah.
But it's some from the enemy's hood that even some of the older might go, yeah, my good, don't trip. It's some who just cannot live that down. You get me? No matter what the I got a wife, kids. I live in Timbuktu now. I'm coming through just to check on It's sitting in that motherfucker every day who like, I don't give a If
but
I see a nigga, I'm going to try to
But
bust
what
his
about
head.
that one homie that this ain't putting nothing in the hood, this ain't repping the hood, this ain't this, so now he for all the wrong reasons. He's mad for all the wrong reasons. So he get mad at you. And I'm going to stop right there because I want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, so that's what I was about to touch on. Like, all right, like you said, you go back and you dumb yourself down and slow yourself down, right? I did that for a few years, you know what I mean? Like, but with my intentions was like 100, like, and pure. Like, I want everybody, I'm coming back and I'm slowing my shit down because I want the nigga that I love to grow with me and move forward with me, right? But motherfuckers don't understand everything that it take in order to hit that growth spurt or move forward or even be able to recognize the opportunity and take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got the mentality, you know what I mean? And like with me having the intentions of nigga everybody growing, everybody doing they shit and whatever they talent is, let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be music. You might be an executive. You might be whatever the you could do, you know what I'm saying? And you could grow with this machine, but motherfuckers not realizing that, you know what I'm saying? And then it go back to the developing hate because, all right, we got them in a mix, the motherfuckers seeing me, my shit gonna work because I'm on this shit. I'm thinking about it day and night. My life dedicated to this shit, you know what I mean? And motherfuckers don't realize sometimes that I'm really slowing myself down for y'all, you know what I'm saying? And like, I done been in this situation where that shit turned into hate, but don't want to admit it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the words that come out, the actions that come out, and the shit that happens afterwards, this is pure hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
But you can't be mad at nobody because, like I said, it been like that from the beginning of time. But yeah, I just went through a scenario like that, and at this point in my life, like, man, I don't give a how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But my heart is so big, it won't allow me to be like, man, all these. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with these.
But
these like,
I'm gonna tell you this.
Go back
I don't want it to let you become or get victimized like the rest of these guys getting cut down because that want to hate. And you know, that's what I used to say. If you gang banging and you ain't got a gun, what the f you out here for? What you on this block for?
That's like a doctor
Everybody
without the
know what the
stethoscope.
fuck they supposed to be doing. Now, if you in the cut and you sitting here waiting on the homie, loyalty is a mother, and most cats don't possess that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you rocking and rolling with your homeboys, and you know he 100, that's who you feed.
Yeah.
You feed your 100.
Yeah.
The cats that just want to come and bump into you. And, let me get that 100. Can I get 100? You'll give it to him, but as soon as you say I ain't got it on me right now,
That
there you go right there. So
bitch ass.
this is what you got to pay attention to.
Exactly.
You that.
There's a lot of us getting cut down out there because everything that I see in the music business since I've been with Death Row is haterism. It's nothing positive coming out of it because once you make it, and if you stay away from the hood, you a clown ass, or he wouldn't this anyway.
For sure.
If you in the hood and you're giving to the homies, oh, he only
That ain't enough,
I ain't woo. Oh, that ain't paying me where I can get out the hood. He ain't supposed to.
In the ghetto as professionals at not seeing opportunities, not building, and poking holes and destroying that could be great. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then placing the blame somewhere else.
Right.
That's why, like, I never been on like that. Like, even if I wasn't the that fucked it up, right? I gotta take the blame because I allowed a nigga to be next to me. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm always able to bounce back and grow and come back harder. Cause it ain't wasting time pointing fingers, and that be the problem. Like, poke holes through shit and blame and destroy. You feel me?
That's real. You know,
Straight up.
and you have your own label, right?
Yeah.
You know, the Enterprise Click.
Perico's Enterprise Click.
You know,
Yeah.
the Enterprise Click, right? When you first got started, right, with your dream of you saying, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get into it. I'm pretty sure your first initial board members in any hood is your homies that's around you.
Right.
You start thinking about, okay, he's strong with this. Dude is good at marketing. This dude might be good with
And
computers.
it wasn't even that. It's just, you the homie. We all know how to hustle in these streets. Let's figure it out.
Let me ask you, how many people was it when you first started?
Just like immediate in the mix. Like, so it was like 2 partners, and then it was like 3 or 4 other homies that was supposed to figure out a position.
All right, is them dudes still around to this day?
Nah, none of them.
That's what I was gonna tell you. See what it is? We don't see opportunity in the hood. Everything about us is what we can see in front of us and get in
Right
our
now.
hand. I bet you this man went through the same thing. I bet you everybody that started I started podcasting way before this got popular, right? Motherfuckers was like, what is you doing talking? You know, like that shit never go work. All these people I tried to have come in. Now, the same people I get calls from, hey man, I'm trying to get in this. And I'm like, I'm not interested now when I needed your help 8 years ago. Where was you at then?
Right.
You know, we don't see opportunity because it's all about what we can get this. And then those same people, when they start seeing something bubbling, that's when
this
they want to
nigga
start
on
trying to come
bullshit.
back around.
Yeah.
And then it turns into everybody
Tell
else.
them I love them.
Yeah. Or either their story is this, I was with that. You see, he don't even with us no more. It was because of us that we did this. And they
Facts.
been bounced from the thing.
Facts.
We don't see opportunity, man.
So I think you come from the neighborhood, you gonna go through that shit. I don't give a
for sure.
fuck.
I mean, you gotta go through it. That's why I don't like when I speak on certain shit, it don't never be to bash nobody. Like, I ain't gonna say names, dates.
My used to
But
be
it's for young that's coming up. Like, bro, don't feel bad about skipping past that. That's what I speak on it for now. But
shit, my shit used to be nigga, give us guns and dope. We need
You know,
gang of guns and
yeah.
dope.
I had told Suge, instead of trying to take everybody on the road, open up something let's start a business and get the homies to work. So we started Let Me Ride Hydraulics off of that. Now the homies is coming up there learning how to do hydraulics. I learned how to frame the mother from the bottom, you know, everything that needs to be framed. I learned how to open up to get that oil to flowing. I used to go for Big Reds. So giving brothers the job, this is what happened. Want to come up there and wear a uniform but didn't want to work.
Right.
And then they were sitting there waiting every Friday to get a check.
Yeah.
But they had like up. Mob James was working there. Mob James was running the mother. So if you ain't working, you ain't getting it. And then we had homies that come up there and want to pump or need a cylinder or need to do something to his car. So it ain't free. So I treated it like a business. But what I'm saying is, even if you gave the homie the opportunity to work, he don't want to work.
Yeah. Just want credit.
Everybody wanted to be given to him. We can't just
work. We homies from the sandbox. Nigga, you get it, then I'm supposed to have it.
Right.
What I can do for it, you got it. So
stop giving motherfuckers
sit right next to you
and taking them on the road, because when
that's what a lot of misunderstand.
For sure.
And I want everybody you to put some work in.
But go
you feel what I'm saying? So didn't want to work. They wanted to go out of town, because going out of town is free weed and getting drunk.
Facts.
This is what the hood want to do.
Yeah.
But go to Let Me Ride. Holla at Mob. Mob got you. He gonna give you a job. He gonna tell you what to do. If it was just doing security overnight, you ain't gotta lift a finger. You ain't gotta lift no tools. Just bring your ass up here at night and work. So cats didn't want to do that. Everybody wants something to be given to them. Even the little homies, even the big homies. And you can't respect the G's. They think respecting them is just to give to, just to give, just to give, just to give. No, because you taking that money and doing this. I gave you $5,000. What you do with the $5,000?
Yeah, for real.
That type of shit. So what I'm saying to you is create a business outside of your business, and then you can have the homies work for, a better way. You can open up something to teach construction or whatever the case might be. And then the homies always have something here opposed to getting on the goddamn bus and rolling.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the biggest problem I see. When you take homies on the road, they either want to be you. They may see you doing interviews and doing that, but they don't know everybody got a function. That's your job. You feel what I'm saying? They in the pictures with you, every picture, instead of them doing what they supposed to be doing. I feel sorry for a lot of y'all cats that's from out here, man. It belongs somewhere.
It's definitely difficult, and I understand why a lot of be like, man, f this rap game, and f this and f that, because it's real difficult, bro. Especially dealing with people that, first of all, we already at a disadvantage. Right. We coming into this and we don't know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? And then second, we coming in not knowing anything about it. Like by you having motherfuckers around you that don't care to be the best or know or have the most gather the most amount of information that they could get to help grow. Like don't want to do that. Be like, why would I do that? I'm doing that for? I ain't getting nothing out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when actually start growing and moving and not in the conversation or a part of it, get attitudes and start acting weird as you know what I'm saying? And it's like nobody never looks at themselves. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's so zoomed in with their own selfish intent. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never zoom out and look at the whole picture of shit. Like, bro, the shit that we doing, these songs, this music, this only one piece of the business, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's so much other, you know what I mean? Like, it's like so much money in this shit and so many different things that we could put together and
pause. No, I got this nigga.
It's so much different.
Just keep it going, keep it going.
A line will go in the off in there. You hear him?
He didn't forgot. There's so much that we could put together and collect bags. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't want to do that. Like, look, for instance, like, and this not me, like, I'm not trying to bash nobody or put nobody down because I know I'm not taking personal or nothing because I know how it is where we come from, bro.
Exactly.
Like, it ain't really our fault until you know better. You know what I'm saying? But once you know better, it's your fault, right? Like, I had, you know, I'm always trying to create a new business or whatnot, right? So I done had a shop, and I'm telling the homie, look, come to my house, let's figure out, let's put together this strategy, we gonna work it, and all I need is this motherfucker to be open for now. You can keep all the money we make, I just gotta pay the rent, that's it. Show up to the crib, you gotta with him, whoop, whoop, hey man, I gotta get something done, whoop, all right, cool. I don't say nothing. A grown man. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta explain nothing to me. I ain't tripping. I ain't even think nothing of it. All right, look. This finna roll out, this finna crack, this finna crack. Let's get together and go over, oh man, I'm busy, I'm doing this. Whoop, whoop. All right, cool. I don't mention it again. I don't say nothing. I bring one of the other homies in. This aces everything. Get it going greater than, smoother than ever. What this do? Run around telling, oh man, this G put me out, man. He ain't with me. He put this in the mix. But failing to tell the actual real story. And it's like, but you get a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a struggle, but like I'm up for the challenge though.